Mga kapuso, nagbabalik tayo sa Paco Arena here in Manila para sa pagpapatuloy ng ating coverage of your NCAA Season 97 Women's Volleyball Tournament. This is your favorite sports and entertainment show. This is Game On. My name is Martin Javier. I'm sorry for my voice, by the way. I'm really apologizing. Pero po, patuloy ang ating aksyon dito sa loob ng Paco Arena sa lungsod ng Maynila on a Saturday, by the way. Happy weekend, everybody, sa lahat ng mga kapuso natin na nanonood. Ngayon, unahin na natin ang basketball action. Kung kanina ay medyo intense na four-setter ang inyo napanood. Ngayon naman, pupunta tayo sa slight basketball news, some basketball previews for you guys, especially this upcoming NCAA Season 98. Ang mga kasama natin dito, Mr. Shoot First, Mikey Reyes. Mikes, kamusta?
Ikaw ang kumusta, bro? Ako shoot first siya, work first. Ganyan na yung boses ngayon ni Martin. But, you know, one of those hardworking hosts in sports, Martin Javier. So, I'm happy to be here always, bro.
Okay, Mikes, we have a lot to talk about today. Okay, we'll start with, sige, some slight news. I just want to hear your thoughts about yesterday kasi ang dami nangyari kahapon.
Yeah.
I want to focus on one thing in particular, and that's Kai Soto not getting drafted. Obviously, there was an earlier statement by his agent saying that he will go to Gilas and
Two-way contract.
Two-way contract or NBL nga eh. Nakita ko
NBL.
But apparently wala pang final decision. Ano napansin mo doon sa statement ng bata natin? Pakiramdam ko gusto pa rin niya ituloy eh.
Dapat naman talaga. At the end of the day, bata pa naman si Kai. Madami pa siyang matututunan or may experience, especially abroad. The NBA dream doesn't stop for Kai Soto. How old is he? 20, 21 years old? It can't stop right now. Hindi porket hindi na-draft. A lot of players went undrafted. And at the end of the day, meron kukuha sa kanya sa ibang bansa. So madi-discover siya. I just believe that they need to straighten out the path that he wants to take or that they agree on to take. Kasi medyo nagkaroon ng misunderstanding kahapon that ayaw daw maglaro sa Summer League. And then sinabi din naman ni Kai,
Wait lang.
Misspeak daw yung agent niya. So we're looking forward to his next plans.
And
sure.
You were part of the NBA draft.
Oh naman, bro. Like, that was crazy, man. I mean, just being part of the draft workouts, the pre-draft workouts, kasama mo yung mga na-draft na ngayon. So, exciting stuff ahead for Kai even though hindi na-draft kahapon.
Marami nang nakatingin sa'yo.
Oh, for sure.
Dahil nangyari yun. Okay. Let's go though to our main topic today. And that's kasi season 98, you know, a lot of key players na graduate. Yeah. And I feel like we're all worried here kung sino yung papalit sa kanya. Arana, you got big names. Arana, Ambohod, no longer with the NCAA. Kalma.
Allen
Mina is there. So, sa tingin mo, sino-sino yung mga lalahok sa season 98 and potentially become the stars of the league?
Alright, so we'll bring up 5 players that I believe na magiging importante ang mga role nila or akit pa yung mga role nila especially after a great season here in season 97. Actually, hindi ko alam na may interview pala natin si Renzo Navarro. So pwedeng pang-anim ko na lang siya.
Nahiya tuloy si Mikey. Okay.
We'll start off with a guy that nakausap lang natin a few weeks ago. Allen Liwag. I think it's pretty obvious that he will be the future of EAC, and I believe that after a successful rookie season and being able to put up 9.3 points, 8.7 rebounds, and 1.7 blocks a game, the versatility, the length, the height, and yung experience na makukuha niya, sabi nga natin, being able to practice with Gilas, and also be a part of a semi-pro league, playing with the likes of Joseph Yeo, Gary David, Ronnie Matias. The EAC Generals will have someone to rely on along with Ralph Robin, of course, and JP Maguliano. Kasi nawala na yung Marwin Taiwan, nawala na yung CJ Cadwa, yung mga leaders mo, kakailangan mag-step up nitong si Allen Liwag.
Grabe yung mga kabanggaan niya.
Oo.
Ronnie Matias, bro. Mamasahihin ka nun sa practice.
Oo, tapos teammate mo, The Ninja, Joseph Yeo, tsaka Gary David El Granada. Posibleng wala ka matutunan doon.
Grabe yung bangko ng wealth of experience yung ibibigay sa iyo ng mga players na yan. Alright, Allen Liwag of EAC at the center spot. I like the potential of this guy because he also has the potential to play above the rim.
Oh, for sure. He has the athleticism and he also has the touch to shoot from the outside.
That's true. Okay, Allen Liwag. And let's move on to your second pick from San Beda.
Well, They didn't make it to the finals for the first time in, what, 17 years, if I'm not mistaken. Tama, 17 years.
Yeah.
So this is something that, to this point, hindi ko maintindihan. Hindi ko pa rin alam yung totoong rason kung bakit he played the 8th game of the season already.
Nasa reserve.
Oh, he was fielded in sa second to the last game of the elimination round. And still, he put up numbers.
Yeah.
He introduced himself. Not only is he the son of a college legend, a college basketball legend, pero nagpakita siya na kaya rin niyang mag-contribute on the college level. He averaged 6 points and 3 assists, or 3 rebounds and 2 assists per game para sa San Beda. He only played 5 games.
Yeah.
And in his first Final Four appearance, na technically, 3 laro pa lang yung nasa bag niya nun. Nagpuntos na siya ng 13 and 4 rebounds against a Mapua team na eventually naging first runner-up natin in season 97. So this kid, Jacob Cortez, at saka one more thing,
Yeah.
I think he has that top point guard spot in luck, man.
For sure, bro.
I mean, Ralph Penuela can slide to the 2 kahit papano, pero yung future mo, nakalock na yun kay Jacob Cortez.
And if you remember correctly, Jacob Cortez was a reserve player until Dan Villejo
Yep.
went down with that injury. Kaya pumasok siya. And then, rest is history. At idagdag mo yung family name, ha?
Oo naman, hindi mo pwede.
One of the most
cool cut yun,
recognizable names in the collegiate scene.
Oh, and for sure, his moniker na binigay natin,
Oh, yan na.
sisikat din yan si Cool Cup. Sigurado,
Cool
sigurado.
cut. Okay, so Jacob Cortez, point guard for San Beda, sophomore season next year. Might be training right now in the US, I'm not sure.
Yep.
Kasi ganun siya last year. Nag-US training, kaya mataas ang kumpiyansa pagbalik dito. Alright, let's now go to your next pick. Ito, very interesting pick here, Mikey, from the runner-up finishing Mapua team, Renzo Navarro.
Well, a lot of players really stepped up for Mapua. Hindi naman naabot ng finals yan kung hindi, di ba? You talk about Bonifacio, you talk about Hernandez, Lacap. But I believe this guy, whom was a rookie nitong season 97, showed out. He showed glimpses of potential kung anong kaya niya, but was inconsistent. And I believe he was the missing link. I'm not gonna say missing link because you have to charge that to inexperience.
Right.
Diba? So, but in the finals, he did show out. Nakita natin on both ends of the floor. And also with the exit of an Arvin Gamboa, now who was very crucial in that finals series, siya yung feeling kong magsi-step up kasi siya yung may athletic capability to be able to match an Arvin Gamboa. Itong si Renzo Navarro. Potential was there, just needed more experience. And a finals appearance is definitely experience.
Big boost.
Oo naman pa.
Para
Tsaka ligang labas nakikita ko eh. So nagpapagaling pa itong si Renzo Navarro.
Hinuhuli mo naman, Mix, eh. Hinuhuli mo eh. Pero, you're right. First game, showed out, but kind of vanished in the next few and then appeared again. So, might find a little bit more consistency going into season 98. And if he does find his groove early on and consistently, my goodness, it's gonna be scary for the rest of the league. Kasi nga, you mentioned, he's got the athleticism and the length of this guy.
Brother. And the youth. Yung
And the
energy niya on both ends.
That's right. Okay, puntahan natin. Ito, hindi masyado pinalad sa season 98. Pero maganda ang ipinakita. I think we are calling him now the cannonball or the wrecking ball because of how he plays.
Oo nga, no?
Oh. JL De Los Santos, JRU.
JL De Los Santos, you brought it up na 1-8 sila. Tama, di ba? They were last place, they were 10th in the league, but individually had a great season. I believe he's one of the best point guards in the league.
Yes.
I think you can agree with me on that.
Yeah.
He put up 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists a game. One of the leaders in the assist department. Nauna lang tong mamayang kakausapin mo. But he looked solid with his backcourt mate, Jason Celis. And I think with one season in the bag for this new team kay Coach Louie Gonzalez, malaking bagay yan na
Wala.
tama naman, di ba?
Oo nga.
And I believe also that JL is JRU's engine.
Okay.
Because,
That's right.
yes, Jason Celis is their main scorer. Pero kung hindi aandar itong si JL, eh medyo mahihirapan itong JRU. So he's one guy to watch out for sure.
So,
Pero hindi ko pa rin ipe-predict na magcha-champion sila. Pero
yun yung
like,
sabihin ko eh. Yun yung tatanong ko eh. Magko-coach hammer out ka ba? Okay, hindi. But we like what we will see from JRU next season, especially with another season in. At other guys, some key guys that they missed in the previous season, papasok ulit sa kanila. Lastly here, for Perpetual,
I've talked about...
He did decide to stay?
Yeah, he decided to stay.
One more year?
Yeah, he decided to stay one more year. He was ready for the draft, I believe. He has the tools.
This is news to me.
Yeah, but the thing is with I've talked about 4 guys na medyo youthful. Ito senior na papasok ng season 98. But the way he played, 15 points, 5 rebounds, a couple of assists here and there, decided to stay one more year because their Cinderella run medyo na-cut short eh.
Yeah.
And I put here, he has unfinished business. Kasi tinamaan ng COVID eh, di ba? When during the Final Four, that Final Four run dun sa dulo, at the play-in pala, I'm so sorry.
Play-in.
So because of that, medyo na-cut short. Hindi siya nakalaro eh.
Mind you, yun ang pinakamalapit.
Hindi siya nakalaro, kalaban nila Letran. Tama ba? O yun yung Final Four pala. Final Four.
At ginawa nila, okay, Perpetua was without Kim Aurin in that game. Pero sila yung pinaka-nakadikit sa Letran.
Dumikit sila sa Letran in a Final Four stage. So I believe the decision for Kim Aurin to stay, aabangan natin yan. Kasi alam natin na, alam mo naman sina Coach Mikey, ang ganda nung nilaro nila this past season and they're only gonna get better in season 98.
That's right, and they peaked at the right time as well. Mikes, thank you so much for joining us here.
Of course, brother. Good luck to you. Kaya mo yan, bro. Kaya mo yan. Last na to.
Itatawid. Okay. Mr. Shoot First, Mikey Reyes joining us here on Game On. Pero mamaya po magpapatuloy ang basketball talk natin dahil nandito yung binanggit kanina ni Mikey na hindi niya sinama sa listahan kasi guest naman natin today. Renzo Navarro of the LPU Pirates will join us here on the show. Yan po ay sa pagbabalik natin dito sa Game On! We're back on Game On. Dito pa rin po sa loob ng Paco Arena sa lungsod ng Maynila. Patuloy ang ating coverage of your NCAA Season 97 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Pero basketball talk muna po tayo. Kanina kasama natin Mr. Shoot First Mikey Reyes for his thoughts on the up-and-coming players that we have sa Season 98. Isa po doon kasama natin dito. Nakasama natin from the LPU Pirates nandito si Renzo Navarro, ang kanilang kuya sa LPU. Kuya na, grabe no.
Kuya
Enzo.
Kuya na, sobrang bilis, kuya na.
Kuya ka na, no? Pero welcome Enzo sa show. Kamusta ka?
Okay naman bro, bumalik na kami sa training ngayon.
Balik na kayo agad?
Galing akong training ngayon.
Wow! Okay, so kasi we are about 2.5 months left in the season. Balikan muna natin ng konti yung season 97 ninyo. It was, I thought, okay, unusual for LPU, especially with the success you've had in the last 3 years. But understandable as well, kasi ang daming bago. At yung malalaking pangalan nyo, nawala. Mga natutunan nyo nung season 97, mga na-pick up mo personally. Dahil ikaw, ang leader na napakaraming batang players dyan.
Yun, as a team, talagang ang nakuha talaga namin doon, yung hindi talaga natuturo, experience talaga eh. Kasi yun talaga yung kulang namin that season. Kasi towards the end of the season, nakita naman natin na medyo nagpipeak na yung gelling namin, yung laro namin. Kaya yun, siguro nakulangan lang talaga kami ng time.
What can you say about the system now? Kasi, of course, it's still the same system, but it's a different man at the helm. Before, it was Coach Topex, Coach Jeff, na nandyan ngayon si Coach Gilbert. Meron ba nag-iba dun sa inyong sistema? Lalong-lalo na ngayon, puro bago rin yung players nyo.
Sa totoo lang, wala namang nag-iba. Kasi parang in-adapt lang yung system ni Coach Topex, tapos dinagdagan lang ng konti. So wala namang iba talaga.
Paano ka nagiging kuya sa team nito? Kasi alam naman natin, okay, sa basketball, kahit mga bata yung kasama mo, syempre may swag yung mga yan, may angas yung mga yan. Pero ikaw, you've had different stops in your collegiate career already. Sige, let's date it back to your junior NBA days. Papunta dito sa college, San Sebastian ka, going to LPU. Ikaw naman, paano ka nagiging kuya? Ano madalas yung ini-impart mo dun sa mga younger players mo pag tinatanong kanila na, uy, okay, anong gagawin ko dito sa sitwasyon nito? Ikaw, paano mo sila ginagabayan?
Ako lagi ko lang sinishare sa kanila yung mga na-experience ko. Kaya nga, gaya ng sabi mo na sobrang dami ko ng stops, dami kong napagdaanan na. So yun, lagi ko lang sinishare sa kanila yun. And tinatry na may matutunan sila doon sa na-experience ko. Na yung magaganda, ma-pick up nila. Yung mga hindi masyadong maganda, iwasan na nila mangyari sa kanila. So ganun lang.
And so, maganda natin, narinig natin yan because they are getting full guidance coming from you, one of the best point guards that we have in the league. By the way, led the league in assists in season 97. Enzo, gusto natin tanongin kasi, okay, habang inaayos po yung kanyang magandang jacket ng LPU dito. Renzo Navarro, it was unusual for me to see personally, to see you on top of the assist leaderboards. Kasi I know you as a scoring guard. Diba? You are a very crafty finisher. You're a very gutsy player when on the court. But in this season, I feel like medyo nag-differ ka. Talagang your mentality was like a true floor general. Ganun ba yung nangyari sa'yo?
Yun nga kasi sobrang daming rookies. Tapos, kilala naman natin si McLeod, si Ato, mga scorer talaga yan, si Enoch. So, ang inisip ko coming to that season is magsuscore ako pero at the same time, kailangan pagganayan ko rin lahat to. Kasi, yun nga bago lahat yung, halos bago yung mga kakampi ko. So, hindi ko siya kakayanin ng mag-isa Diba? So, kailangan pagganayan ko and feeling ko yun yung way para maging okay sila, gumana sila. Is to start yung nila ng scoring talaga.
At gumana nga. Enoch Valdez became one of the best scorers in the league. Pagwadanya slowly but surely got his reps alongside John Barba as well. Okay, eto naman tatanong ko sa'yo, Enzo. Next season, season 98, for you guys, you had one season in already to learn from. Obviously, a second season, hindi masama kung magpa-Final Four kayo. But what's the outlook for you? Ano yung nakikita mo na pwede mangyari sa inyo, season 98?
Ngayon kasi feeling ko masyado pang maaga so hindi ako masyadong tumitingin ng malayo Ngayon happy ako dun sa progress namin sa team ngayon, sa training namin. Tapos ayun, magkakaroon ng mga preseason na tournament so makikita ko kung ano na yung mga na-improve namin, kung ano pa yung kailangan i-adjust. Pero yun naman yung goal talaga manalo talaga ng championship. Pero yung sa Lyceum nga, hindi naman talaga yun yung main goal namin. Ang gusto namin talaga makapag-inspire ng maraming tao So, para sa amin, yung manalo is medyo maliit na goal lang for us. Pero, gusto pa rin naman namin manalo.
Ito, Enzo. Is it gonna be your final season?
Yeah,
NC? Okay. Senior year, gagraduate na. Renzo Navarro. How do you want to be remembered in the NCAA? What's your personal goal, mission next year, next season? In 3 months pala, 3 months.
Gusto ko syempre maalala ako na kasi lahat naman ng players, ang pinapractice talaga niyan score talaga. Lahat magaling shumut. So ako gusto ko maalala ngayon na yes, magaling din shumut pero talaga nagde-distribute ng bola, talagang pinapagana yung buong team niya, pinapadali yung buhay ng mga scorers niya. Tsaka yung leader talaga ng bata na team.
I love the transformation mula dito kay Renzo Navarro, turning into a true floor general for LPU. Enzo, pabatiin ka natin. Mensahe mo sa entire LPU community at syempre, imbitahan mo sila sa season 98, sumuporta, pati na rin yung volleyball team nyo rin dito. Okay.
Ayun, binabati ko yung buong LPU community. Nagpapasalamat din ako sa tiwala. Gusto ko rin i-congratulate yung volleyball team namin na nanalo kanina. And good luck sa buong season nila, sa remaining games nila, and sana manalo sila. And ayun, thank you sa...
There you go, Renzo Navarro. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Mali, Renzo pala. Sige, kumpletuhin natin. From the LPU Parrots, Renzo Navarro, sumali sa atin dito sa Game On. At dyan po nagtatapos ang ating basketball talk in this edition of the show. But volleyball action will continue in just a little bit. Sa ating second game naman, on a Saturday, June 25, dito po sa lungsod ng Maynila. Paco Arena pa rin. The defending champions, Arellano Lady Chiefs, facing the JRU Lady Bombers. Arellano looking to create a winning streak. JRU looking to bounce back. Mga kasama niyo dyan, Mr. Pure Business and Pleasure, Anton Rojas. Kasama po ang isa sa mga best middle blockers na nakita natin dito sa NCAA men's volleyball scene, Mr. Anjo Pertiera. Abangan niyo po yan in our second game today. But this has been Martin Javier saying thank you for first putting up with my voice, second for joining us here on the show. Ito po ang Game On!